Hey guys, I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com, and today I'm taking a closer look at and installing the DRL LED taillights with the black housings and clear lenses available for your 2019 and newer Sierra 1500 at home. Now, you should be checking out these taillights if you're looking to convert your boring factory lights to an option complete with a much more aggressive look thanks to the black housings and the clear lenses. Still going to offer awesome visibility thanks to the modern LEDs, but at the same time is going to totally change up the look of the rear end of your truck. All right, so maybe you're just not a fan of the plain Jane factory red tails, or maybe you cracked them up in a small fender bender or mishap on or off-road. Whatever the case, you're looking for an affordable replacement. This is going to convert your dull factory headlights to a high quality LED option and a completely different appearance thanks to, again, to that combination of the black housing with the clear lens. Make no mistake about it here, guys. This is definitely gonna be the set of taillights if you're the Sierra owner who prefers more of that modified or aftermarket look, as opposed to sticking with something that's gonna adhere more to the factory recipe. Now, in addition to that wild appearance, you're also changing up the shape of those daytime running lights thanks to the outline kind of running up and down here, as you can see, but you're also getting these horizontal LEDs running across the top and the side of the headlight itself, or the tail light rather. And again, that is gonna make for a very cool appearance, both turned on, and even is gonna change up the appearance when the lights are completely off. All right, gang, moving into the construction portion of today's video, and these taillights really center around that matte black inner housing. That's gonna be the driver behind that aggressive look. Now, that black housing is topped off with a crystal clear impact resistant lens, and that clear lens does help maintain the DOT and SAE stamp of approval, does make them legal for use in all 50 states. Now, I do like to point out again, I know I mentioned it earlier, that even when the lights are off, the LED tail lights still make a pretty substantial visual statement. Certainly gonna help get you noticed and flow really well with other blacked out lighting you may have added or planning on adding in the future. Now, obviously that all gets increased when you fire the lights up for the first time, and they really do come to life thanks to the bright LEDs. Now, the reverse lights can be found right here in the inner portion, guys. You're getting about 5 bright white high intensity LEDs. They're gonna do a great job of really illuminating behind the truck, helping your visibility while backing up at night. Now, your price point for the highly rated LED tails here, really one of the highlights for me, coming in at or around that mid $400 price point for the pair. Seems pretty reasonable for a full LED replacement for the newer generation trucks. And on top of that, guys, not only are these gonna be more affordable than maybe some other LED options here on the site or in the category, but it's certainly gonna be more affordable than just going down to your local GMC dealer and grabbing a set of factory tails as a replacement. Last but not least, let's get into the installation portion of today's video, and no surprise here, guys, simple bolt-on plug and play job. It's gonna get a solid 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you an hour at absolute most to complete from start to finish. But now, to give you a better idea of just how this swap might go down in your driveway or garage at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 3/8 1/4" adapter if necessary, and a T15 Torx bit. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing some taillights on our Sierra, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we've got our tailgate open. We're going to come to the inside here, and we're going to remove the 2 T15 Torx screws holding our taillight in place. Then we're going to go ahead and pull that straight out. It has 2 locators on the back of the taillight, so we'll just pop those out. So we'll grab our T15 Torx bit on our ratchet and go ahead and remove these. Now we'll go ahead and pop our taillight out. Exposing our plug, and we can go ahead and unplug that. So we'll pull this red safety tab back, push down on the release, go ahead and unplug our taillight. So now that we have our factory light out, we can go ahead and install our new taillight. So it has the same style plug here as the factory connector. So we'll take that, go ahead and plug it right in. Make sure that snaps into place, then push your red safety tab back in. Make sure that's secure. Then we'll go ahead and line up our locators. Then we can go ahead and reinstall our 2 T15 Torx screws. Now once you have everything done on this side, you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our DRL LED taillights with black housings and clear lenses for your 19 to current Sierra 1500 with factory LED taillights. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Sierra, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.